As we settle into this moment of reflection, let's take a deep breath. Inhaling the essence of life that surrounds us, and exhaling our worries and distractions. In this tranquil space, we open our hearts and minds to the divine presence that infuses all of nature, recognizing the beauty that unfolds around us in every form. With each breath, we acknowledge the interconnectedness of all living things. We are one with the vibrant tapestry of existence, woven together by the threads of love and divine energy. I see the divinity of God in the gentle sway of the trees, the caress of the wind, and the soft whispers of the leaves as they dance to the rhythm of life. Imagine, if you will, the lush greenery of a forest. Each leaf glistening with the dew of dawn, a testament to the freshness of creation. The trees stand tall. Their roots are deep in the earth, drawing nourishment from the very soil that cradles them. Each flower blooms in its unique splendor. A masterpiece of colors and fragrances, a reminder of the divine artistry that crafts every petal and stem. In this moment, I appreciate the resilience of plant life, the way they reach for the sun and stretch towards the heavens. They remind me that growth is not only possible, but it's an essential part of our journey. Just as a seed breaks through the soil to embrace the light, I too can rise above challenges and bloom in my love. Now let's turn our gaze to the animal kingdom. Each creature, from the smallest ant to the largest whale, is a manifestation of God's creative power. Observe the elegance of the soaring eagle, its wings outstretched against the blue sky, embodying freedom and grace. Picture the playful phoenix of a family of chipmunks. Their joy infectious, a reminder of the love and connection that exists within nature. I honor the wisdom of the animals who live in harmony in their surroundings, teaching us to embrace our instincts and trust in the rhythm of life. In their eyes, I see the reflections I see the reflection of divine intelligence, a spark of God's essence that urges me to connect with my own inner truth. Let's now visualize the awe-inspiring landscapes that grace our planet. The snow-capped mountains stand guardians of the earth, their majesty a testament of the divine. They remind us of the strength and stability that can be found within ourselves. As we look up at their peaks, we are reminded that we too can rise to great heights, overcoming obstacles and challenges. The tranquil lakes, their surfaces like glass, mirror the sky above, creating a seamless blend of heaven and earth. In this stillness, I find peace. I am reminded that within the depths of my being lies a reservoir of calm, a place where I can connect with the divine. The beaches, kissed by the waves of the ocean, invite me to go, to surrender to the ebb and flow of life, trusting that all is well. As I conclude this meditation, I feel a profound sense of gratitude for the beauty of nature and the divine presence that permeates every aspect of it. I acknowledge that God is not separate from nature. The power of God is nature. The divine is in the mountains, the forests, the rivers, and the skies. It resides in the heartbeat of every creature in the delicate bloom of every flower. With a heart full of appreciation, I commit to honoring this divine connection to my daily life. I will carry the lessons of nature with me, allowing its beauty to inspire my actions, thoughts, and interactions. I will remember that I am a vital part of this magnificent tapestry, and through me, the divine can express itself in unique and wonderful ways. In closing, I take one final deep breath, inhaling the beauty of nature, and exhaling love and gratitude. I am eternally connected to the divine, and for this, I am profoundly grateful. Amen.
And now join me in our thoughts of praise.
My thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. My heart's are prayers, they try to tell what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
Very good.
Okay, my message today, as you might have guessed from my meditation, is divinity of God in nature. The inspiration for my message today came from my constant immersion in nature, whether in Flint or Lake Tahoe or Cancun. As some of you might know, I bike most every day whenever I can. My rides take me through areas teeming with nature. Wildflowers, woods, bright-colored bushes, squirrels, chipmunks, groundhogs, and birds, forests, lakes, beaches, snow-capped mountains. And in Cancun, I see iguanas, crocodiles, seagulls, eagles, frigate birds, pelicans, white sand beaches, and turquoise-colored water in the ocean along my ride. I gained a new appreciation for Flint and Genesee County last year when the Chevy Commons Park area was completed. The Chevy Commons Park is on the site of the old Flint manufacturing plant, commonly known as Chevy in the Hole. The park is a Genesee County park. It is very, very, very well maintained. The park starts west of Chevrolet Avenue and extends all the way to a new pedestrian bridge connecting to the downtown Flint. The pedestrian bridge goes over the Flint River. There are three sections of the park. The western section of the park is just west of Chevrolet Avenue. You then cross Chevrolet Avenue, and the middle section goes all the way to Stevenson Street, and the third section extends from Stevenson Street to the new pedestrian bridge to downtown Flint. The park is over 60 acres. On the south side of the river, across the river is Kettering University and Atwood Stadium. There are immense grasslands, meadows, trees, bushes, and shrubs. There are winding concrete walking and biking paths throughout all three sections of the park bordering the Flint River. One section of the park has a massive meadow of tall, feathery grasses in beautiful colors. This time of year, the colors really come out. We have a few of them in our front yard, so we see those all the time. But there is just a massive, massive meadow of all of these feathery plants, tall feathery plants. It's a fantastic sight. There are many evergreen trees and small trees and shrubs of brilliant varying colors throughout the park. The trails connect to the Genesee Valley Trail, the Flint Township Trail, and the trail between Flint Township and Squash Creek's Elms Park Elms Road, the park of Elms Road in Squash Creek. And if you go over the pedestrian bridge, which I rarely do, you could go into downtown Flint, and then you go all the way out to Bluebell Beach. So it's a long trail. You go a long ways if you want to. When I bike, I generally bike the entire trail between downtown Flint and Squash Creek, then return on the trail to my starting point. The natural beauty is breathtaking and a great place to enjoy the peace, tranquility, and solitude of nature. If you've not visited the Chevy Commons Park and walked or biked the winding concrete trails bordering the Flint River, you need to treat yourself to the experience. And right now is a great time because it's so vibrant right now. Once there's some frost, who knows what will happen. But right now it is really, really vibrant. It appears to me to be the best kept secret in Genesee County because I encountered very few people on my bike rides. These bike rides, whether they are in Flint or Tahoe or Cancun, invite me to explore the divine essence that permeates all nature. It opens my heart and mind to the profound interconnectedness of all life, human, animal, and plant life. When we do our daily hike in Tahoe, we hike down the mountain from our cabin to a hiking trail that goes through national forest land. We have seen bears and coyotes. Gina always wants to get away from them real quick, but they're ways away, and they're not bothered by us, and we're not bothered by them. But she always, when she sees them, she says, "Hurry, we gotta get out of here." They're quite a ways away usually. There are majestic pine trees in this forest and beautiful wildflowers and magnificent rock formations. When we're in Cancun, I see iguanas sunning themselves on the trail. And they're always out there sunning themselves on the trail. When we were in Cancun and go to the island of Isla Mujeres, we drive golf carts all the way around the island on the roads bordering the ocean. We snorkel off a beautiful beach that has a coral reef with thousands of colorful fish. If we purchase fish food, we become surrounded by the fish. Actually, they won't leave you alone if you have fish food. But it's such a wonderful interaction with nature. I would be remiss, though, if I didn't mention that when we're in Flint, we see deer in the small bush right behind our deck. Gina gets so excited whenever she sees them. And usually around dinner time, you'll see them wandering by. And she stops and gets up and makes sure she gets to see them. But it's wonderful to have them right there. We have 2 ponds along the drive at the entrance of our condo complex. Every year in the spring, geese return to nest and hatch new goslings. We watch the goslings grow, and in fall, the geese families depart for the winter, only to return the next spring. In Unity teachings, we're reminded that God is the source of all that exists, and we are all expressions of the divine. The fundamental truth invites us to recognize that the divinity of God is in all nature, including all living things, both plants and animals. As Henry David Thoreau once beautifully articulated, and I quote, "The wilderness is the preservation of the world," end of quote. Thoreau understood that in our connection to the natural world lies the key to our spiritual awakening. Nature is not merely a backdrop of our lives, it's a living testament to the creative force of God. Each rustling leaf, each blooming flower, and each gentle creature serves as a reminder that we are all part of a grand symphony, a harmonious expression of the divine. Consider the words of Jane Goodall, a recently deceased modern-day prophet of compassion, and understanding. She reminds us, what you do, and this is a quote, what you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make, end of quote. In her work with primates, she discovered that animals, like humans, possess emotions, social bonds, and a remarkable capacity for love. If we are to embrace a holistic understanding of divinity, we must recognize that all beings, human, animal, and plant, are spiritual, each embarking on its own unique experience. Birth, living, death, it doesn't make a difference. A plant, an animal, whatever, they all are having their own unique experiences. In the book of Genesis, we are presented with a profound truth. And I quote, "And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good." That means everything. All the different things I've mentioned. It's, it's not just us. It's all the animals, all the plants, all of the sea, the sky, the birds, everything. This declaration encompasses the entirety of creation, a divine affirmation of life in all its forms. Every tree, every flower, and every animal is not merely a product of chance, but a sacred manifestation of the Creator's love. And just as we are endowed with the Spirit of God, so too are the creatures with whom we share this planet. As we navigate our human experience, let us remember that we are more than mere physical beings. As we've heard many times over and over, we are spiritual beings having a human experience.
Yes.
In this light, extend our understanding to embrace all life forms, acknowledging that the animal experience, the plant experience, and our own experiences are all vital threads of existence, in the fabric of existence. Let us honor the wisdom of the natural world and recognize our role as stewards of this planet. Together we can foster a deeper connection with our environment, understanding that every act of kindness towards another being, and the being, animals are beings, plants are beings, so every kindness to every type of being reverberates throughout, reflecting the love of the divine. Let's awaken to the truth that we are all interconnected. All interconnected. Again, now we always say that we're connected with everyone, but we're connected with all beings, not just humans. And the divine spirit dwells within each and every leaf, every creature, and every soul. Let us celebrate the divinity of God in nature and commit ourselves to nurturing this sacred bond. May we walk gently upon the earth, honoring the myriad ways in which life expresses itself, and embracing the profound truth that we are all one, an integral part of the divine tapestry of existence. Let's reflect upon the wondrous circle of life. We've all heard of the circle of life.
Yes.
We find that every element, from the tiniest seedling to the most majestic creature, plays a vital role in the grand scheme of creation. It is a circle that echoes the teachings of unity, reminding us of our interconnectedness in the spiritual truth that binds us all. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 29, we are reminded of the abundance that the Creator has provided. And I quote, "And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing fruit which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for me." End of quote. Here the divine intelligence of the universe presents us with a clear message. We are nourished by the gifts of the earth, nourished by the vibrant plants that rise from the soil, reaching for the sunlight, drinking in the life-giving waters. These plants in turn thrive on the nutrients of the earth, creating a synergy that sustains life as we know it. But the circle does not end there. As we delve deeper into this interconnectedness, we see that animals too play an essential part in the beautiful cycle. They, like us, are nourished by the plants that blanket the earth. And some find substance in fellow creatures. It's all the circle of life. In this intricate web of life, we see the divine orchestration of the harmony and balance. The spirit of unity teaches us that we're all one. Each plant, each grain of soil, pulsating within the same divine energy that flows through the universe. In the book of Job, chapter 12, verses 7 through 10, we're encouraged to learn from the natural world. And I quote, "But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee." End of quote. Here we are invited to observe the wonders of nature, to see how the animals and plants engage in a dance of life, a dance that nourishes and sustains all. Each creature has a role to play, and in their being they reflect the divine wisdom of the Creator. At the intersection of humanity and nature, we are called to recognize our responsibility in the circle of life. We too are nourished by the fruits of the earth and find nourishment from animals, both physically and spiritually. It is through our connection to the natural world that we find our strength, our vitality, and our purpose. Unity teaches us that our thoughts create our reality. Let's then cultivate thoughts of gratitude for the abundance that surrounds us. We always have the gratitude session during the service. For the plants that provide nourishment, for the animals that share this planet with us and provide us nourishment. May we also remember to honor the earth and all of its inhabitants. As stewards of this planet, we must recognize that our actions can either nourish or disrupt the delicate balance of life. In this light, let's strive to act with compassion and respect for all living beings. All living beings. For in doing so, we are honoring the divine presence that flows through all of us. As we engage in this dance of life, let us embrace the teachings of love, unity, and interconnectedness. Let's remember that we are all part of a greater whole, each contributing our unique gifts to the circle. In the spirit of unity philosophy, let's affirm that life is abundant, that we are deserving of its blessings, and that we can manifest a world where harmony reigns. We hear that all the time, but let's adopt that, affirm that. I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the circle of life around us. Let's celebrate the plants that nourish us, the animals that inspire and nourish us, and the soil that sustains us. Let's be thankful for the divine energy that flows through all creation, and let's commit ourselves to living in harmony with nature and with each other. Gina shared with me a book of poems titled A Lasting Peace. There's one poem titled I Must Believe. It was written by Garnet Ann Schultz that illustrates the divinity of God and nature. I must believe in the power of God because I feel the Christ Spirit here. And each new day that dawns so fair, I know that the power of God is near. I find the power of God in a laughing brook or on a mountain high, in every flower that blossoms forth, each bird that dares to fly. I must believe in the power of God to know that winter turns to spring, that Mother Nature brings to life each little growing thing. How else is a snowflake soft and white upon a winter day, who puts a sunbeam in the sky whenever it is May? I must believe it's true. Though trees are dead and bare, they come to life because the power of God gives a warm, April air. And far above this wonderful world, I see a star so bright, because the power of God changes daytime fair into a star-filled night. I must believe because my heart is filled with love and peace. When I survey this world, where marvels never cease. Whatever else, I'm very sure, as o'er the life's road I tried, if I believe in anything, I must believe in the power of God. Let's
Yes.
pray. As we sit silently in the sacred moment, let's take a deep breath and center ourselves in the presence of the divine. We acknowledge the beauty and wonder of the world around us, the intricate tapestry of life that reveals the infinite intelligence of the Creator. Dear Divine Spirit, we thank you for the magnificent display of your presence in nature. We see your divine energy in the sway of the trees, the vibrant colors of the flowers, and the serene flow of the rivers. Each leaf, each breeze, each star in the night sky serves as a reminder of eternal essence, a manifestation of your love and wisdom. As we reflect on the interconnectedness of all life, we recognize that we are not separate from nature, but rather an integral part of this divine creation. We honor the sacredness of every creature, every mountain, and every drop of rain as expressions of your infinite love. In the stillness of the forest and the dance of the waves, we feel your presence enveloping us, guiding us towards deeper understanding and compassion. May we be inspired by the resilience of nature, which mirrors the strength within us. Just as the seasons change, so do we embrace transformation and growth. We affirm that we are co-creators with you. We're co-creators with you, manifesting our highest potential and aligning ourselves with the rhythm of the universe. In this moment, we release all fears and doubts, surrendering to the divine flow of life. We open our hearts to the wisdom of nature and allow its teaching to guide our thoughts and actions. May we carry this awareness into our daily lives. Recognize that every moment is a gift, every breath a connection to the divine. We affirm that we are surrounded by the beauty and grace of the divine in nature. We are filled with gratitude for the lessons learned and the love shared. May we walk forward with a renewed commitment to honor and protect the sacred earth, nurturing the divine spark in ourselves and in all living beings. Let's conclude with a moment of silence, allowing the echoes of this prayer to resonate within us, igniting our spirits and guiding our paths. As so it is, in the name of the divine presence that exists in all of creation. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. And with that, we've got a very special guest to sing for us again today, Kurt Bellatier.
Thank you. Thank you, Larry. This song, I told you I've been going through some things. I've been singing it at home, just reminding myself, like Larry said, we're never going through this alone. We're always connected. Hope you like it. Good tonight. It's going to be okay. When you walk through the storm, hold your head up high. Don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm,
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of that storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of our life. Walk on